Hello everyone, this is Providencia. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make some spaghettis with shrimps. I infused it with a lot of butter, vegetables, garlic. Very, very delicious. My husband loves when I make this for him. My kids are not a fan of shrimps. They don't know what they're missing. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to make this today. But first, before I start the video, I want to say sorry for not posting a video last Friday. I don't know if you saw it in my community board, but I have sciatica in my right leg. And if you don't know what sciatica is, I was in a lot of pain. But anyways, the pain is mild now. It's slowly going away, thank God. And yeah, that's why I didn't post last week. With that being said, let me show you how to make this very quick spaghettis with shrimps. So my husband is going to clean these shrimps. I bought this. I even forgot where I bought it at. I think I bought it at Aldi's or in Walmart. I'm not too sure. But it is deveined. And yeah, that's what he's going to do right here. This is 2 pounds of shrimps. If you want to go and buy fresh shrimps from a fish market, you could go right ahead. But this is how we're doing it today. It does say deveined, but I don't know. I have a thing with shrimps. It has to be clean. I don't know if you see that vein right there. No. My husband takes all of that out because I will not eat the shrimps if that's there. I'm sorry. But that's what he's doing here. You want to make sure you clean your shrimps right. While my husband is cleaning up the shrimps, I have some water boiling here with some salt for the pasta. In the meantime, I'm going to cut some vegetables. You could cut any peppers of your choice. I'm going to cut some red peppers. I'm going to cut them thin and make them into strips. I have a red pepper and a green pepper. That's what I'm going to be using. But like I said, use any peppers you have in your house. You can add as little or as much as you want. It all depends how much you like onions and peppers. We like a lot of onions and peppers, so I'm adding a decent amount. I'm going to slice a half an onion. Whatever onion you have in your house, that's fine. Work with what you have in your house. I always say that. I'm going to cut the tip of the cilantro and throw it away. I'm gonna cut my cilantro up into small pieces. I like to add the stems, but if you don't want to add the stems, that's fine. I feel like it gives it more flavor, so I'm gonna add the stem. Just make sure you cut the little tip from the cilantro and throw that away. I got some small tomatoes. You could use cherry tomatoes, you could use grape tomatoes, whatever you have. And again, like I said, it all depends how much you like. This is the type of recipe that it all depends how much vegetables you want. If you like a little bit, then you add a little bit. If you want to add a lot, then you add a lot. I like a lot of vegetables, so yeah. Digital, digital. The cash is digital. Digital, dash is digital. Run it up. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. And here is all of my vegetables. Not sure if you see that I separated the cilantro stems from the actual cilantro. If you want to do that, you could do that, but that's what I did. Next, I'm gonna go and do my garlic. You could use garlic from a jar or you could use garlic powder, but let me tell you something. This recipe requires for you to go and use fresh garlic. It tastes much better, it's more fresh, it has more flavor. So please, please, please use the fresh one. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. And you see that little part? Oh my goodness, I cannot stand that. I cut that out. I'm sorry. I can't even put it in a blender like that. I have to make sure I remove the little tip of the garlic because, I don't know, I feel weird about it. So that's what I'm doing now. I added a lot of garlic. If you happen to add some garlic and you're good with garlic, you could put the rest of the remaining garlic in your refrigerator and just use it the next day to cook or to season meat or whatever. I'm gonna add a pinch of oregano. Do not add too much. We're gonna add more oregano later on in this recipe. And with my pestle, I'm gonna smash away. And here it is. Nice fresh garlic. It's time to add your pasta, and I'm going to use a half of a box. This box I bought it at Aldi, so the box is bigger, so I'm just saying. And I'm going to let it cook. Make sure you follow the instructions in the box. So while that's cooking, let's go on to the next step. I have this extra virgin olive oil with lemon. Oh my god, it is so good. I bought it at Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box below. But let's just say if they don't sell it no more or you can't find it, extra virgin olive oil will be great for this recipe. I'm also gonna add a little more than half of a stick of butter. Yes, it requires a lot of butter because this is the only sauce that's gonna have. So you're gonna need a lot of extra virgin olive oil and butter. Make sure you let it simmer for a few minutes on low heat. Next, I'm gonna add my peppers and my onions. I did reserve some aside because I thought it was a lot, but then I ended up putting the whole thing. You're gonna see it in this video. And I'm gonna add my garlic. Please make sure this is on low heat. You do not want your garlic to get burnt. You want this nice and slow. And let it cook for a few minutes. And as you can see, I ended up putting the whole thing. I always do that. I always cut a lot of peppers and onions, and then I add a little bit at a time, and then I look at it and be like, let me just add the whole thing. And that's what I did here. I'm adding more of my extra virgin olive oil with lemon. But again, if you only have extra virgin olive oil, use extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning. I'm gonna add about maybe a teaspoon of it. I'm also gonna add onion powder. You can add as little or as much as you want. Just make sure it doesn't say onion salt. You don't want this salty. We're gonna add more oregano. I love me some oregano. You can add as little or as much as you want. I'm gonna add pepper. Add as little or as much as you want. I'm gonna add some adobo. This is the lemon and pepper one, the yellow top one, and it just give it a nice lemony flavor since I added the extra virgin olive oil with lemon. And I'm gonna add just a little bit. Don't add too much. You could always add a little bit more later on. You don't want this to be salty. I'm also gonna add more butter. Yes, that's why I said this is not like something healthy. This is the base for your spaghettis and shrimp. So yes, you're gonna add a lot of extra virgin olive oil and a lot of butter. So in this recipe, I added maybe like a stick or maybe a little bit more than a stick of butter. So at this point, I have already drained my spaghettis. It's to the side, and here are my shrimps. You want to make sure your spaghettis is already cooked at this point when you add the shrimp because shrimps cook very quickly. So I added my shrimps, my nice clean shrimps, and I have it on medium low at this point. And I'm showing you right now that it is not done. You want to make sure your shrimps is nice and pinkish white. If you see that it doesn't look like that, then it's not done. But shrimps cook quick. So just keep an eye on it, and yeah. If you notice, I didn't cook the shrimps all the way through. I have my pot with spaghetti, and I'm gonna continue cooking the shrimps with the pasta. You're gonna wanna do that for it to all cook together. You don't want rubbery shrimps. No, I can't stand bubble gum shrimps. No, I don't like it. So you wanna continue cooking the shrimps with the spaghetti. And I don't know if you see in the side, I got some food cooking separate for my kids. They don't like shrimp. And I'm taking out my plantain. Make sure you mix the spaghettis and shrimps well. I felt like it needed a little bit more adobo, so I added more adobo. Towards the very end, you're going to add some Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness. And mix it all up. It depends how much cheese you want in there, so yeah. And as you can see, yes, we're sampling because we gotta taste it to make sure everything is delicious. I'm also gonna squeeze a half of lime. I didn't have lemon, but if you have lemon, use lemon better. But I had lime, so I squeezed a half a lime. And there goes my husband being greedy and tasting it as well. And towards the very end, add your cilantro. And here it is, close up. Oh my God. This is the most difficult part of editing a food video. When you see your food and you want a shrimp right now and you can't have one now, that's how I'm feeling right now. Oh my God, that spaghettis and shrimps is so good. Mira, you better do it for your family. I also made some lettuce, some ajo for the tostones. I'll leave the link to my tostone and ajo down in the description box below. Now my kids don't like shrimps, so I made this separate for them. Some white rice, beans, corn, some chopped up hot dogs, and some plantains. Yes, it's simple, but my kids could eat 2-3 plates of this. Trust and believe that. And voila! This is my husband's plate. Nice spaghettis with some shrimps, buttery. Oh my goodness, so delicious. Now my husband likes his shrimps with the tail on. Again, like I said earlier, if you do not want the tail on, just remove it and you won't have the tail on. But that's how my husband likes it, so that's how I made it for him. On the side, I put some more Parmesan cheese, some dressing for the salad, and garlic for the plátanos, tostones. And let me tell you something. This spaghettis with shrimps, with the plantains, oh my God. Listen, make this whole dish for your man or your girlfriend, your wife, someone very dear and special. Trust me, they're gonna love you even more when you make it for them. And yeah, that's about it. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you like shrimps, if you don't like shrimps, if you watched it towards the very end. I want to see a whole bunch of shrimps emojis in the comment section below. I've been trying to be consistent, and I've been also trying to answer comments as much as I can. And yeah, I just want to interact with you guys more now this year. And I've been really trying, so give me some credit. I may not answer right away, but when I do go on YouTube, I try to answer to everybody as much as I can. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and I also appreciate all the beautiful comments that I've been receiving lately. I'm like, why didn't I never leave my comment section open? Like, look at all these beautiful comments that I've been receiving. Like, that brings me so much joy in my heart. I'm sorry. It does. I get cheesy about it. But yeah, that's about it. And yeah, take care. God bless. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.